Hello and welcome to Chaos Gaming. I'm continuing my NoMundane Run in Skyrim, which is going to mean all combat will be performed with magic and no use of basic weapons and no smithing or cooking, those kinds of things. So only those things that are either unavoidable, like speech, because you
ever
have to
settle
talk
down
to people.
have children? Think twice before you do it.
And the last session ran kind of long because I got lost on my way here to, where am I? Iverstead. And what I'm going to do this session is pick up quests. And
Any idea how I can get my daughter's head out of the clouds?
And then we'll be off to High Hrothgar and the Greybeards.
My daughter's driving me crazy. They call it the path to the monastery to 7,000 steps. Can you imagine? I'm not certain if I could even make it to the top without collapsing from exhaustion. Just get out of town as fast as you can. Nothing for anyone here.
Oh, have anything interesting to tell me? The Greybeards are a strange bunch. I heard they lived their entire life without uttering a single word. Can you even imagine? I wish I could go with you.
So this... oh, it's not locked. Intriguing. I was expecting it to be locked because they were working outside.
You must be another pilgrim on the way up to High Hrothgar. No other reason to pass through here. It's frightening living below their monastery. Sometimes I swear I can hear strange noises rolling down from up there. It sounds like thunder, but there's never any rain. What do you make of that? Sure, leave. Everyone else does.
Okay, there's a person up at the mill, and the mill's entry.
The Greybeards have
over
summoned the
here.
dragonborn to High Hrothgar. Such a thing has not happened for hundreds of years.
There he is. She is.
This has to be the worst place in Skyrim to run a mill. How am I supposed to do anything with all those bears running around? My business is falling apart, my apprentice never listens to me, and now there's talk of dragons. If I hadn't sunk every bit of gold I had into my mill, I would have picked up and left Iverstead long ago. The Greybeards stay away from me, and I stay away from them. Suits me just fine. Are you kidding? Those damn things will drive me right out of business. Tell you what, bring me 10 of their pelts from anywhere in Skyrim. I'll gladly pay you for thinning out the herd. The Greybeards stay away from me, and I stay away from... Have you ever seen what a bear does to the trees? They jump on their hind legs and scratch them to bits, marking their territory or something. It's getting to the point where I have to scour Skyrim for untouched trees at the right size. Costs me too much time and money. Now go give those stupid bears what's coming to them.
I don't think I've encountered any bears that I've killed yet. So on the bright side, I haven't wasted a hide by not picking it up, but we'll see.
I can't see you, Rada. I can't find you. Why are you hiding? Hiding. Hide. Don't make me sad. Rada was here, then gone. Went to gather plants and never came home. Nope. Everyone looked and no one could find her. Wilhelm said she'll be back. Told Harvey not to worry. Rada will come back. If you see Rada, Harvey misses her and he'll come home soon. Very soon. Soon like the moon.
Pardon me, my lord. Would you care to hear me play my lute? If you fancy a bit of music, let me know. I play the lute. If you'd like to hear something, it only costs 5 gold.
No, I'll tell you, Wilhelm. If I could sweep her away from here tomorrow, I'd do it. But Klimek
That's
still
so
has
sweet of you.
much to learn.
I'll tell you what. I'll play a special song, just for you, for no charge at all.
Perhaps one day, but not today.
Now I almost feel bad if I start talking to other folks. But it sounds like that's gonna be it. Cool.
You don't look like a pilgrim. Klimek brings food supplies up to them once every few weeks, when the weather permits it. Other than that, they seem like a quiet lot. Don't really know too much about them. What a boring conversation.
I've always fancied a journey up the 7,000 steps to the monastery. Anything to break the boredom of living in this town. I envy you. A pleasant journey, my lord.
My daughter's driving me crazy.
Ah.
So forgive me
guy.
if I'm a bit on edge.
If I were you, I'd keep away from the barrow on the east side of town. It's haunted.
I'm not very good.
Here,
and it's
take a
only
look
the
at
same
this.
few people
Some of
every
the
night.
Jarl's men came by and left this
All right,
bounty
then.
letter.
I suppose it's the least I can do for you.
The Greybeards are a solitary lot. I don't think they've ever ventured outside their monastery. We get the occasional pilgrim passing through here on their way to the summit, but almost all of them have returned disappointed. He's harmless. He's been in a state ever since his sister Rada disappeared over a year ago. He just keeps to himself in what's left of his folks' farmhouse across the river. I just said that to make the poor guy
Get
feel
out of town
better.
as fast as you can.
I'm pretty sure
Nothing
she's
for anyone.
dead. Rada would gather ingredients from the small island in the river east of here. Then one day, she just vanished. I tried to look for her, but she never turned up. I've seen some sort of a cave entrance over there. Folks call it Geirman's Hall, but I don't know why. Probably best if you avoid it for now. It didn't seem to do Rada any good. There ain't much more to tell. They're haunted, and you should stay away. Look, I've seen one of the spirits with my very own eyes. When it glared at me, I swear it burned right through my soul. Fortunately, they seem to be sticking to the barrow. I think they're guarding it. Certainly isn't helping my business any. Who'd want to rent a room anywhere near a haunted barrow? If you think there's anything you can do, be my guest.
Okay.
About a year or two ago, some fella named Windelius came through. Said he was some kind of a treasure hunter. I warned him not to go in there, just like I warned you. The very next night we heard screams from the barrow, and that was it. We never saw him again. Sir, I've got no interest in magic users. No use for their kind at all. They're way up north in Winterhold, and that's fine with me. I don't even like our Jarl having a court wizard.
Alright then.
If you're headed up to the monastery, watch your step. It's a long way down.
These damn bears are driving me crazy.
Okay, so I have already talked to her. Of course, now it's dark. There's probably a good chance that places are going to be locked up and won't be able to talk to anybody.
What could it mean?
Yep.
The return of the Dragonborn? And who could possibly hold that honor and such power?
It does, however, look like that's going to be the last building that I have to look at. So, I'm going to come in here, rent a room, sleep until morning, make sure that I've talked to everybody, and then I can move on and do some quests in the area.
You don't look like a pilgrim.
We don't get many
My
visitors.
father visited
Sure
my
thing.
homestead.
It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
So it's 9. If I sleep 11 hours, it'll be 8. On the bright side, there doesn't appear to be any kind of in-game limit on like when you're supposed to have certain things done. So resting and waiting aren't really
I think you should
an issue.
continue with your performances.
What's the point? I'm not very good, and it's only for the same few people every night.
I think you played beautifully. It would be a shame if you stopped.
All right, Wilhelm. I suppose it's the least I can do for you.
Alright. Alright, so Klimek's house is still locked.
You don't look like a... Why
It could be because he's walking around.
visiting Iverstead?
So, for the time being, I'll not worry about... Oh, wow. That's probably the barrow he was talking about. So let's see here. Just do this again. Alright, so those are all the new quests that I found. One's right in front of me. That one's there, far away. And there it is, remains are close to. And then High Hrothgar's up there. Alright, let's go. Let's see here. Well, Nilheim's not that far away. So we'll start with Rada's remains, since they appear close and outside. Wow, very close. Nice collection of ingredients. Okay. Now what? Bring it to Narfi. Okay. Now, the fact that they don't give you experience, because you only get experience by performing tasks, is kind of interesting. They tend to result in gold and stuff, though, so... And Murphy's asleep. Let's give him an hour. And now he's up.
Oh, Rada, Rada, you live among the clouds now, dear Rada. Rada! You saw Rada? Did you tell her Narfi cries? Did you tell her Narfi never said goodbye like mother and father? Oh no! No, no, no! Narfi never got to say goodbye! Now Narfi's all alone. At least Narfi has Rada's necklace. Reminds Narfi of his sister. Thank you for giving this to Narfi.
Oh wow. Decent collection of things there. Alright, so I can try one more time to come up here, see if this guy's house is still locked. I'm gonna guess probably is, but we'll see. Yep. Alright, so then we can go up to the... what the heck? The Barrow. And see what's here. Bunches of skeletons and stuff. Nothing worth looting yet. Alright, so, yep, I'm on flames. I did check for turning off the animation for kills and to see if there was a key to summon my horse. Did not find either of them. Don't know. Don't expect that'll have much impact, but one thing I'd wanted to do was to compare spells to find out. So for example, Flames is 8 damage a second for 6 mana a second. Firebolt is 25 points of damage for 16 mana. So, I'm not going to be able to do that in my head, offhand. Division's not my strong suit, unfortunately. Anyway, so I'll have to figure out which one's more efficient, whether there's more efficiency in the ranged spell or in the channeled spell. That's not an opponent then. But it said I was detected and I'm not sure by what.
Leave this place. Leave this place. Leave. Leave.
Alright, intriguing. So that would be the haunting the shopkeep informed me of, innkeeper. Woohoo! Well, that wasn't helpful. That was, though. Alright, cool. Not sure what that noise was. Okay. Apprentice. Should be doable then without too much effort. Yep, good. Alright, so that's the trap. Probably those things off in the distance. Or those. Okay. And then here we got a trap chest. Nice. So with lockpicking, the success is more experience than failure does, but failure still gives experience, so that's at least beneficial. And what I haven't tried to find out is whether it is possible, like if you can fail so much that a success won't give you experience anymore. because I have seen there was a game called Lionheart that was, dang it, that was more of a Diablo clone. And in it, if you tried sneaking past someone, you would get some experience, but you could exhaust the experience so that if you snuck past them and then killed them, you didn't actually get any experience from the kill. But given that failure is essentially breaking a lockpick, that's probably the limitation that they put on experience for lockpicking, because if you fail to pick the lock a number of times, you eventually run out of lockpicks. So there wouldn't be a need to put in some additional form of experience removal to...
Mortal fool!
Alright, so this guy's a caster. Let's go for Sparks.
From the dead!
Not so ghostly. Alright. Can I loot you? There we go. So apparently he was using a potion to appear spectral. Not much of use in here. Okay, so he was in here so long he went insane, apparently. Oh hey, an alchemy lab. Now, let me do this real quick to see if I've got any... No. I don't have anything that'll make magica potions, so for right now I'll move on. And this is supposed to go back to Wilhelm, and maybe Wilhelm will have the claw, or know something about where it is. Since the last claw was for one of those doors, round doors like we saw at the beginning of this.
You don't look like a pilgrim.
We don't get many
My
visitors
father
through
visited
here.
Rivals.
Unless they're headed up to High Hrothgar, of course. Let me see that. I can't believe this. It was all just a fabrication of this Windelius character. I can't believe we were so stupid. Well, least I can do is give you something for taking care of him. If you won't accept it as a payment, consider it a gift.
Sweet. Now we have a dragon claw.
If you pass through, stop by for a drink.
Let's go find out whether this is the
Pardon
correct
me,
dragon
my lord.
claw.
Would you care to hear me play?
Because do I still have... No, there's not a quest for it right now. That's intriguing. Alright.
If you
Oh,
fancy a bit of music, let me know.
We'll go use it anyway. It's a short walk to the door, so... Alright. Whoops. This is where... There we go. Okay. Miscellaneous. There we go. Alright. Bug, owl, wolf. Success. I expect we're pretty well guaranteed to run into more Draugr. Do I already have oak flesh? Pretty sure I do. Oh, right, that's not gonna tell me. Alteration? Yep, I already have oak flesh, so I do not need to take that. Ah, crap it. Frostbite. Alright, so that's not working well. Much better. Alright, so undead have a resistance. Oh, didn't see you. Items, potions. Yeah, so we've only got, which isn't cool. Alright. Ow. Alright, so there's one more in the room, but it hasn't seen me yet. So I can sit and let my magic regen a little bit until that happens. Oh great, he's caster. And appears to have his own... Yep, crap. I forgot to save again. Okay. So, somehow, Caster Magica... Excuse me. Caster Undead have a flame resistant, or fire resistance. Normal Undead have a cold resistance. So I just need to be sure to use the right skill on each of them. Alright, so my memory is it was Insect, Owl, Wolf. Yep, good. Come on. So we'll try this again without dying, hopefully. The caster. Run away. Alright, so that's success there. Switch over to Sparks. Let my magic regen. So I'm gonna have to end here and pick back up after this.